we talk about your time with EP?
I feel like everyone joined that team, bro.
Everyone did. Well, they came in hot.
I don't fucking know. But can't you like put an NDA in a contract or some shit?
Does it eat you alive not being able to talk about things?
I don't think I can do anything about that. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a big red flag.
I just tweet out free agent. It's just weird.
Listen, I started it, bro. We're recording. I don't even want to miss a single beat. Listen, guys, welcome back to another brand new episode. I'm your host, Arab, along with my co-host, Edwin. And today we have on one of my favorite guests, one that I've been waiting for a long time. Motherfucking Conor McGregor. Saevid here from Ireland. Yo, welcome to the fucking podcast, my friend.
Thanks for having me, boys. I'm excited.
Bro,
this is gonna be fun.
I get DMs about having you on the podcast all the time.
Every day, bro.
Really?
Every day.
Yeah.
I've wanted to do it for so long.
They DM me. I'm like, I'm not even the one that like you know what I'm saying? I don't play comp or any of that shit. I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Do you even know, Saevid, do you even watch Edwin? Have you ever like seen his shit around just because of my shit?
Yeah, I've watched some of his streams when like I think you like watch like,
so you do watch his
shit,
streams.
right?
I think I specifically remember you in my chat a few times.
Huge.
And I remember wondering to myself, what the fuck are you doing here?
That's dope.
I think I was in there after a couple times, like when Arab hosted you and shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I fuck with Saevid here. Saevid's like, I've always told him he's the EU me.
True.
But he's, what are you, 17?
Yeah, I'm 17 and I'm gonna be 18th in a month.
Bro, he's a
18.
youngin.
Nice.
He's a youngin. He gets 3K viewers on Twitch, you know, so, depending on the day, 3K, 6K, some days 1K. Like, he's uploading YouTube content. He's fucking, look at this setup, bro. How many comp players are doing this?
Do you stream with Facecam or no?
Yeah, I stream on Facecam all the time.
Used to not.
Bro, it's rough. It's like you have to do Facecam like all the time, but if I ever take like a day or two off streaming, Facecam is so difficult for me. I don't know why.
Really?
It's just weird. So like I have to spam stream just to be comfortable with Facecam.
What, you feel like a fat fuck or something?
I don't know. I don't know.
But I never had that
feel
problem.
you.
I never had that problem coming
Like,
back and
my
like
nose will be itchy and shit, and it's just like only when I'm streaming with Facecam. Like
you're
I just
doing
I'm just
cocaine.
itchy and shit.
You're fucking
No.
scoring lines.
bro, I actually feel you on that because like if I stream, I used to get like pre-stream anxiety a little
stream
bit.
of powder, right?
It was more when I played Fortnite because I'd get like pre-stream anxiety on like trying to like be good that day, because like a lot of it's like performance based and like if you do well, like you get more viewers type shit.
True.
But I used to get like pre-stream anxiety, and I think the only way around that was just stream every fucking day, and then like it just didn't. Now I don't anymore because I don't fucking play Fortnite, but when I did, I remember that shit, and the only way around it was to just stream every fucking day.
Yeah, you just have to just
Why have I
spam.
never had that? Like, what is that?
Because you
just built different, bro.
Yeah, you stream
Just-
differently. Your stream is more like you just exist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, Saevid does that too.
No, but
not
he
really.
likes.
You're right. It's not as
He like plays the game. Like you brush your teeth and shit on stream. Like he's afraid to itch his nose. You know what I'm saying? I've seen you pour
It's sad, but it's true.
I've seen you pour a fucking gallon of water on your head on carpet before, and I'm just like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Like I shaved these eyebrows.
Yeah, exactly. He's talking about pre-stream anxiety. Shut the fuck up, Arab.
Bro, someone tried to use
Quit
that
trying to be
against me
relatable.
recently. Someone tried
What?
to use that against me recently, Saevid, that I shaved my eyebrows for clout. Like,
Really?
I'm like, yeah, what? Like,
Wait, what was it for again? I can't remember. It was a charity stream, right? Or something?
No, I got a fat clicks host. I had like 3 to 5K
No,
viewers.
what? I thought it was a charity host or a charity
No, that was
stream.
my hair.
Oh.
So you had no eyebrows going into the charity stream?
No, the charity stream was before that. The eyebrows was last April. It was fucking 3 a.m.
I remember that. Didn't you like draw shit on them in the streams
Yeah,
afterwards?
yeah. I was fucking around.
He looked like a chola. He
The
looked like one of those
eyebrows, bro.
Mexican
The
chicks.
eyebrows. It was like 3 a.m. All my homies, my IRLs, had just gotten done gaming for the night, and they were chilling in their Discord. And they pull up my stream and start fucking with me. I had like a really thick beard. I was growing it out, but I looked homeless. And they were like, "All right, like, how do we get you to shave this? Like, let's offer money, $5, $20, whatever." And they're like donating while negotiating. And then the talk comes up to like shave my eyebrows. I was like, yeah, I'd do that. Like, I'd shave that for 3K. Or they put up like a price of 2K. I was like, all right, 4. And then we met up at 3 and I shaved him right there on stream. My brother literally sent me it, came up while all the homies are fucking chilling, and they shaved it. It was iconic, bro. It's
True.
iconic. I fucking shaved my eyebrows. Like, that's a story to tell.
Iconic,
Yeah.
my man. Holy
Save
shit.
it.
I think I was in the stream when you did it.
Were you?
Yeah. It was the time when you were in ORBK, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like,
That was when I
it
just
was
started
within
finding out
that
about you.
12-month span, right?
Yeah.
Like, he just
Something
picked
like
the
that.
whole fucking year. Wait, I don't know how I found out about you. Was it when we like started coaching?
Let me try and think.
I feel like I knew you a little bit before then.
I think I was in your chat before you knew me.
Really?
It was around the time when you shaved your eyebrows. That's when I started figuring out about you and finding your streams and shit.
Okay, and then I started
Maybe
watching
it was
you.
actually the Clicks host. I don't know.
It probably
But that
it
was
could have
around
been.
the time-
It probably was.
That was around the time when I found you, and then I don't really remember how we started speaking. I think it might have been coaching.
Bro,
Coaching's how
where
we
the
got
fuck-
close.
Where the fuck are you from?
Ireland.
Like a
Conor
little
McGregor.
accent.
Sorry, in Ireland. I don't have an accent. It's so
Yes,
bad.
you do. Come on.
Nah, you couldn't even tell where it's from.
Yeah,
fair,
it's not
fair,
as strong.
Fair.
He doesn't drink proper 12.
Proper 12.
Proper
Bro, isn't
12.
it?
Because like every
Dude,
other
is-
like Irish streamer's got like such a strong accent, and I'm just like, I don't know what I am. I
Hey,
don't,
Dude,
I
he's
don't know.
Jacksepticeye! Is he Irish?
Dude,
Yeah.
it's crazy that, like, how do you feel about McGregor being your president? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, like a fighter.
I don't know. Like, a lot of people like McGregor and a lot of people don't like him, but it's just I kind of respect him just because what he did and shit. But like some of the stuff he does is questionable.
Saevid.
As president?
Shut up, President.
Saevid.
Yeah,
You got a nice setup behind you. I see your YouTube plaque.
yeah,
You also have the note that came with it framed.
yeah.
Do you know that they send the same exact note to everybody?
Yes, but it was also a gift from my uncle, so I don't really know what to say.
Uncle, I was gonna throw this note away. Listen, bitch, I already bought the frame. I put it up.
Oh, he framed it for you.
No, it's still nice, like, you know.
No, it is. I was just fucking with you.
cool.
Look, this is how much I care about mine in the back. It's behind
Just
my
hidden
wine
behind the
bottles.
fucking bench.
No, I do love it though. It was a cool
It is clean.
accomplishment. Yeah.
I wish Twitch did something like that.
That would be cool too, bro. Like a mil on Twitch or something. I feel like 100K on Twitch is too easy, or am I
True.
dumb for that? 100K on YouTube's
I mean, in
easier,
Fortnite,
isn't it?
It's kind of easy.
Well, dude, here's
Yeah.
the thing though. I feel like the fucked up thing about Twitch is like, I feel like there's people that wait till you get to like 80K and then they bought you 20 to 100K.
You know that
You know what I'm
happened to
saying?
me.
On Twitch, yeah.
Really?
You know that happened. I don't know if so. I got banned at 80K, and I came back and I had 102K when I got unbanned. I don't know if I got botted or when I got banned they like fucking looked at something. I don't know what it was, but it was like over the course of me being banned for fucking 3 days, I had like hit 100 and I like didn't get to appreciate it. So I like backtracked them or whatever. I was able to like fuck the subs, the followers.
Commander
Yeah, I think it might have been Commander Root, and then I got to actually. I think I celebrated my 100K at 120. Is what happened.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
That does suck. I think the having a plaque for Twitch would be tough just because people can bot it so easily, bro. Like, I don't think you can bot like YouTube shit like that easily.
I think they've gotten
Yeah,
better
that's
at
true.
it though. Because, dude, I'll look at my followers and it'll go up in like 700 in 1 second or some shit, and then fucking 2-3 hours later it's gone.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
Yeah.
I think they're really cracking down on that. So Saevid, you fucking stream Fortnite. When do you start, bro? You have a massive amount of success now. There's a point you took a little hiatus, but when do you start? How'd this all start? You going fucking, all right, I'm gonna take comp seriously. I'm fucking big Saevid dog here and I'm gonna stream.
It started at the start of like high school when Fortnite just came out, and I was like the only one in my year with a computer, and I was just a gaming nerd. Like no one really
What were
knew
you playing
I
before
gamed.
that?
H1Z1 and
Okay,
Minecraft.
okay.
Minecraft
No
ruined my life.
way.
Minecraft actually ruined my life. I was like a normal guy. I had friends and shit. Started playing Minecraft and I lost everything.
Look at you
It
now.
was just so addicted. I was so addicted to that shit.
Okay, so you're playing H1Z1, and you fucking started playing Fortnite.
Yeah, I started playing Fortnite, pubs and shit, and then I guess I was just a pub stomper and I was streaming.
Were your friends
That's crazy
playing
to
with or
think.
no?
Yeah, my IRL friends were with me.
That was
but
so
they
fun,
stopped
bro.
playing after a bit. True.
Those times were so fun. I could stream for
Yeah.
18 hours every day, like nonstop.
Mhm.
Fucking crazy.
Pub stomping.
Yeah.
And I was pub stomping up until World Cup, and then like it's kind of crazy because I had like 20 average viewers or something because I was doing leaderboard grinding. Do you remember that?
Yeah, dude. I knew a kid who had the most kills in the world. Like he was right there with Ninja and High Distortion, and he still gets fucking no viewers to this day because he just wasn't entertaining. He was just a fucking leaderboard grinder.
Yeah, people still do it to this day, which is kind of crazy too.
Yeah, they don't realize that like nobody. Do people check that? Like, do casuals check that?
I was watching someone a couple months ago, and he was like #1 global this season or whatever, and I think he had like 60 viewers or something.
Yeah, like I mean, you even look at people with like fucking 500k arena points. Like you have Adonis right now going for 500k arena points, if I'm not mistaken. It's like, all right, like what does that do?
I feel like that gets you views more so than like the global.
Yeah, but it doesn't
leaderboards.
anymore. The seasons are like there was 2 to 3 seasons of hype for it.
Yeah,
or even winning FNCSs nowadays. If you see some European people that won FNCSs, their videos get like 15k views, and that just makes me upset.
Bro, well, it's because they suck at content.
I guess.
Nah, dude, nah. I think it's just because less people care about Fortnite now. Because like think about like the beginning of Fortnite, like you know the people that won the first tournaments ever, like those dudes are just like solidified in like Hall of Fame Fortnite legacy. Yeah, and like, but I'm saying like let's take the same tournaments that those people won back then and have somebody win them now, and no one gives a fuck.
Well, yeah, no shit. Yeah, you know, obviously that one.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's like a big part of it.
I think people do care about comp if you have a personality to it, like something. And I think I told you. I think I might have told you this in DMs back when we first started talking. Like, make sure you have your face on your videos, on your thumbnails.
Yeah.
I think we had that conversation.
And I tried to do it for a bit, but the views were just like.
You gotta tank it, bro. The thing about entertainment is you gotta tank the views for a little. Like now that I quit comp and it's all content comp, like I'll do shit like no weapons or whatever. Like my videos have doubled and tripled in views. People care about comp.
They're so fun to watch.
I think people care about comp. Thank you. I think people care about comp, but people care more about you placing 250th and being entertaining than you placing fucking top 5.
Yeah.
You know, like
agree.
where's the hype? Like you'll get the views on Twitch when you're in your last Cash Cup game. Like, oh shit, he's in his last Cash Cup game. Like, boom, now you have fucking triple your viewers. You're winning the last lobby or whatever. You get top 5. All right, the hype is there for fucking 30 seconds. And then I read the leaderboard and it's done.
Yeah.
You know?
That's true.
But like, let's say you do it without, you know, with a twist to it. Then like, I'm intrigued. Like, how are you going to do this? How are you pulling this off? You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And like, a lot of people would still find it really impressive if you like placed like top 200 or something because.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
You're at such a disadvantage.
Well, no. Even then, like, even if you place top 200, casual players still find that fucking crazy. Yeah. Like for us as comp players, we're like, all right. Like there was a point in my career where I'm placing fucking second, and you know, like even winning some things, like, and then now I place 200th. But like casual players don't give a fuck. They're still here to watch the play style. Like they'll make an excuse for you. You know, if you fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
I'll make an excuse for you. That's so true.
No, seriously, bro. Sometimes I'll see them like come up with the craziest excuse, like, "Oh, dude, it's a shame they like fucking landed on you and like whatever. You made the right play." I'm like, you know, I clearly didn't.
Like, in true FNCS, whenever I stream that and whenever I cost, my chat will just blame it on my trio.
Yeah,
like, all the time.
Yeah, they do that, bro. So World Cup came. You were averaging 20 viewers. Did you pop in World Cup?
No. So I was leaderboard grinding with my friend Crank, who's still like one of my best friends to this day, probably my best friend. And then I had like 20 viewers, and I was so afraid to make the switch, even when I was that small, to like playing scrims and stuff on my stream.
It's scary, bro, huh?
Yeah. And
every
I
switch.
Tanked. I was literally on like 3 viewers. No one in my chat ever. While I was playing World Cup, and then I just stopped streaming after like the first 2 weeks of World Cup because there was no one watching me or anything.
It's hard to go from 20 to 3. Yeah.
Yeah. And then at the end of World Cup, in the second last week of duos, I got like 60th with Crank. And then in the last week of solos, week 9, I came 13th when it was top 8 to qual.
Holy shit.
But back then I was like 15 and I won 1.3k or 1.6k dollars or something.
Crazy.
I didn't even care about the 50k that I was so close to.
Yeah.
I was like, I just got 1.3k. My parents are gonna be proud of me and shit. And then
were they?
And I was in a they didn't really support me while I was making no money. But then once I like placed good in that World Cup, they were like, okay, now something can happen. Like they didn't really listen to me whenever I was trying to explain or anything. But once I made a little bit of money, they were like, "Oh, this could actually be a thing."
Yeah, it's cool. I'm sure. Like from a parent's perspective,
It's
like,
fair.
Yeah. I mean, you're 15, bro.
Yeah.
When they were 15, what did they have? They were in the fucking cottage fields. You know what I'm saying? Like they were seriously, because there was no fucking internet. Like they're on a
the
farm.
cottage fields, bro. Like that doesn't even make any sense, bro.
Wait, what's a cottage field? Did I get that fucking wrong?
Yeah, that doesn't.
I don't even know.
What's a cottage field?
He's gonna Google it, and Google's like, "What the fuck are you
No,
talking
that's
about?"
exactly what I thought.
Cottage.
Yeah, he's in fucking Ireland. What do you think they have there?
You know what? I'm gonna look up cottage field just to.
Cottage Fields images. It's just a fucking garden.
Yeah.
oh, so you think he lives in
probably
Lord
not
of the
wrong,
Rings? Oh, feel that. He thinks your parents. He thinks your parents live in Lord of the Rings. Gotcha.
He lives in Ireland, bro. They don't have anything there but fucking whiskey and cottage fields. It's like the Middle East. We don't have water.
Bro,
What the fuck?
holy shit. Yeah, true. But I mean, dude, to their credit though, like honestly, like even like myself being a part of like the gaming world, if eventually I have a kid, he's 15 years old and is like ignoring school and only playing video games, and I don't really have a scope of knowledge of like how good he actually is, I'm not gonna take him too seriously until he starts bringing home some bread. Like that's just how it is, you know. But like, do they now? They support the fuck out of you now, or what?
Yeah, they really do. Like,
are you
I left school.
homeschooled or? Oh, nice. Okay, there you
No,
go.
I don't have any education. It's kind of bad, but
You jumped out in 10th, right? 10th grade?
Oh, so you're not even homeschooled. You just damn. He's raw dogging life, dude. He can't find the slope of shit.
So in Ireland, there's 6 years of secondary school, and I made it to the 4th one, which is called transition year. So
you're
that year,
transitioning.
Yeah,
Good for you. Good for you.
Thanks, guys. No, but yeah, in transition year, you don't really like study anything new or anything like that. You just learn like life skills, and you go on a trip with your whole year. So I wanted to leave before 4th year, but I already had the trip paid for. So, and it was like to Germany. It was in between Germany, Belgium, and Netherlands. Like it was like in that little split. So we had a lot of shit to do there, and that was really fun. And then after that, I just never went back to school after this trip.
The guy milked that one, got my waffles, I'm out.
I mean, I had to pay for it, so it was still really fun.
Fair.
So you still basically had 2.5 years of school, and they let you drop out.
Mm-hmm.
How much money were you making when you dropped out? 2,000 a month?
Probably like, around there, like 1.5. 2.
Yeah. They're like, all right, he's fucking 50. How old are you now? 17, right?
17.
Yeah, like, all right, he's making some fucking money at this young of an age. Does that motivate you that you don't have an education, that you have to fucking make this work, really? Otherwise, you're...
Yeah, it does. And what was I gonna say? Fuck. Okay, well, anyways, after World Cup, when I had the good last week in solos, I was in a friend group with, do you know Lolbum and Core?
Yeah.
So that was my trio at the very beginning. They both qualified for Solo World Cup. They were a duo. They did really good throughout World Cup, both of them, and they both qualified in solos. And I was in a friend group. So then after that, True FNCS got announced, and they just trioed with me for some reason. I don't know why. They were both World Cup qualifiers, but I'm forever grateful for them for that.
I remember watching them play.
Yeah.
And they were playing with a random, and it was you. That's crazy that I think about that. Well, that's the only season I've ever watched Lol Boom and Core, because didn't they quit right after that or some shit? They quit shortly after that.
Not shortly.
Maybe after squads.
It was the orange FNCS. I don't remember which one it was. The one with the sand in the middle.
Whoa.
Shut up, bro. the sand season. That's when they quit, and it's kind of sad, but I'm really grateful that they traded with me.
I think that might have. I get what you're saying. Yeah. That's who they were playing with. It was you. Holy shit.
I literally had like no placements. I was just their friend. It's kind of overpowered.
It is overpowered. People don't realize the importance of teammates. Because they were really fucking good at the time.
Yeah, and then they taught me so much shit in that FNCS. And then we played squads with Tux after that, and we won warm-up. And then after we won warm-up, remember Frosty Frenzy, or what was it called back then?
Frosty Flights?
Yeah, Frosty Flights. No, I don't think it was Frosty Flights. That's the most recent one.
Wait.
I don't remember what it's called.
You're talking about the middle map? The farm?
No, the tournament. The fucking duo tournament.
Okay. Yeah. You're talking
about that one with Scully.
Yeah, Frosty Frenzy, I think.
Yeah, well, so I had a really good squad season, and then Scully was also doing really good. I think we both made heats or some shit, and then we played duos. We grinded so hard, like we played every day for like 12 hours because we were just so motivated. I don't know how, I don't know why, but we played so much, and then we won the first day of duo Frosty Frenzy. But then we fucked up the other 2 days. I'm not gonna lie, but it's because we had like a big ego.
Seeing where you've come now in comp versus where he is, do you think he held you back a little?
No.
Or do you think you weren't that good at that time? Anyway,
I think he was better than me back then.
Yeah, probably was.
He
at that time.
IGL'd, he tarped and shit. He was controller. Aim assist was so overpowered.
Yeah.
He was really good. And then basically that's where it all started.
Were you streaming at those times?
Yeah, Scully was the one that told me to stream everything. Scully,
he's got that mentality. Yeah,
dude, is that the kid that keeps getting banned on Twitter like every fucking day or something?
Yeah.
You know what's weird? I remember at the beginning when I was like, yo, people like have requested you a lot. Dude, people have been asking to get him on a lot too.
Yeah.
He would be good. You guys should consider that.
Yeah, he actually stops on my stream like ever so often. He seems alright. I didn't know he was from like that same area.
Yeah, Scully's chill.
He's English. He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many viewers were you getting at that time?
The start of duos, before we won, I was probably like getting maybe 70, 80, something like that.
Okay.
And then after the duo tournament that we won, it was duo FNCS.
What was it, a week?
Huh?
Was it a week of duo FNCS? Or you're taking the Frosty Frenzy tournament that you won?
Yeah, no, that was just a weekend thing, like a weekend cash cup. And then after that weekend cash cup, like we had like a lot of like hype on Twitter and shit.
Bro, that was a fun ass tournament.
I love that.
There were 3 formats each day, right? There was one that was literally only wins.
That was the one we won.
That one,
we got
dude,
5 wins.
I placed like top 10 every day.
Really?
And
Who did you play with?
Lunez.
Oh,
yeah, and
I did a kill race with
and you
Lunez.
know what happened? We got fucking by the Elo buggers. We got thrown out by the Elo buggers. So originally our earnings were like fucking 7-8 grand or something. Like some shit. We played 3 regions. We played 3 regions every day. Yeah.
Yo, I have to mention this because you brought up Lunez, bro. I saw somebody tweet today, I forget who it was, but they said, anyone remember the time when Lunez got banned on Twitch and made an alt account and streamed with face cam with a mask on?
Really? He did that?
I guess. I don't know. Somebody said that shit. That's funny.
Yeah, bro. And then I got fucking like dropped 4 grand of cash because of Elo buggers. Because you remember people could they could switch region, come back, and then it would be like they're in a new lobby. A bunch of people yeah. Anyway, so you did play the thing with Lunez?
Oh yeah, I did a kill race with Lunez. Remember UMG or
against him or on his team?
Yeah, it was against him. It was N8. That was back
nuts.
Before comp, like so long.
He was nuts.
And then I didn't know who he was. Like I didn't know who he was. He didn't know who I was. And then I seen he qualified for Seoul World Cup, and I was like, wait, is this the guy I did a kill race with? Like an actual pub kill race with?
Mm-hmm.
And he's qualifying for World Cup. I was like, what the fuck?
He was naturally so talented, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He called me in his last game. That might have been my first coaching, actually.
Really?
He called me in his last game. He goes, "Everybody, I need to qualify. I need you to make sure I don't do dumb shit." Because I was still learning, but like at the time, like I was at least decent. I didn't know any of the theories and shit that I know now, like zones and how they move. I just like kind of played the way I played, and that's how it built into it. But Lunez was my duo in World Cup.
That's fucked.
Yeah, and I'm the reason he scrimmed. I made him, bro. I made him when we played scrims play without ballers. Like even though we landed Happy Hamlet and we had ballers every game, we would play without ballers. That way, that way we knew like how to play the game rather than just fucking balling around, jerking off in a circle.
Dude, that motherfucker was on the biggest screen you could possibly be on in New York, bro, during World Cup.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
Wait, so when
he's
did
out
you
though, right? He quit, right?
Yeah. He got banned on Twitch after our first strike. That's crazy. That's what was crazy.
He's banned from Twitch?
Yeah, he's been banned on Twitch for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Maybe a year now. Yeah. He got banned on first strike, bro.
Yeah, he said some crazy shit though. He said like some finding family shit or some.
Yeah, it was like one of those threat things because somebody didn't agree with him politically. It was wild. I still don't think no matter really what crazy shit you say that nobody should be banned first time. Like that's my thing.
At least not permanently. Maybe
Yeah,
like
I mean, unless you're literally saying like, listen, dude, I'm gonna come to your fucking house and I'm gonna slaughter your whole family, like, and I'm not kidding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. I think shit like I think when it's like a threat like that, bro, it should be reviewed thoroughly by like an actual human
True.
dude, because it was obviously satire, right? Like
no, it
watch
wasn't
the whole
satire.
10
It wasn't satire.
on his end.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
Oh, he meant it.
Oh, you're saying like him killing the person.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But he was pissed at the person.
Yeah, fair. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
saying like watch like the whole 10-minute segment of like the before and after before you ban them forever. But anyways,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when did your blow up start happening? So you had this fucking December 2019 Frosty Frenzy.
It was
70
really in
viewers.
Duo FNCS.
Okay.
In Duo FNCS, it's 4 weeks. Remember, it was the 4-week qualifiers, and now it's 3. So in
Yeah.
the first 2 weeks of Duo FNCS, we didn't make it past opens.
Really?
And then in the last 2 weeks, we came 5th and 5th, and
Whoa.
then 3rd in our heat.
That's sick.
So yeah, I remember it was do you know Timmy, the OCE Timmy coach?
Yeah.
He's the GOAT. So he went in a call with us after the second week when we didn't make it past opens twice, and he explained Deadside to us way back then before like anyone knew. I think it was just the Frenchies that knew what it was, and Timmy.
False. Because
you know
during Duo FNCS, I was making Inside the Mines, and there are videos dated to that time of Deadside.
Yeah. Interesting. But yeah,
but that's when people started learning it.
Yeah, true. So we have like this crazy screenshot. It was 50-50 zone in the finals, and it was just me and Scully like here, and then the whole other lobby here, and it was like 60 people in 50-50 zone. And yeah, that's how we did so good in the fucking last 2 weeks and heats. We fucked up grands, but we streamed everything, and it was like so hype. It was just the best. That was when Fortnite was popping as well.
So solos came after that.
Oh god.
So
yeah,
we went crazy together.
Yeah, but that was the one after the Invitational, not the Invitational.
Oh, true.
The Invitational was very bad.
Really?
Yeah, my only placement was the Ruby round, and that was 38th.
Did you qual? So you didn't qual? Damn, you're dog shit. I qualled.
I wait, that was the Invitational. So we had like the fucking bypass the opens.
Yeah.
Because we made grands, and I still didn't qualify because I just didn't put any work in solos. And then after that, I was like, oh my fucking god,
that was the hardest I'd ever worked in Fortnite.
I remember that. You made grands. Didn't you come like dead last or 51st or something?
I came 51st.
Yeah, you were the best of the losers or something.
Yeah, I tweeted that. I said I'm the best of the worst half. But
he goes, dude. That's the hardest I've ever worked in Fortnite ever. And Saevid goes, oh yeah, you were the best loser. That's cold-blooded, bro.
Bro. To be fair, I would have done way better. The reason I didn't is because Zay at the time hated me publicly.
Yeah.
And him and Saf were splitting Sweaty Sands.
Yeah.
Right? They were splitting Sweaty Sands, so he had a gold spaz every game, knowing that he wasn't going to get a third party because it's his fucking duo. And every game he was streaming this, he'd go, where's Arab? I want to hunt him. So if I went anywhere on that side of the map, which is where I had to go to rotate, he was waiting there with a gold spaz for me. Was
that the tournament that he was playing with the girls?
Yes, that was the one.
Yeah.
That was the one, bro. So like unfair. Like I still think, but for me it was even the fact that I qualified because everyone would look at me and they go like, you know, like you're a dog shit solo player. How come you never play in solos, whatever? And like I was making Inside the Mine at the point. I started Arab scrims as well. And so
I remember those.
You played those a lot.
They were so fun.
Yeah, that was peak Fortnite, dude, honestly.
Like, they were so good, man. Me and my duo would be up at like 3 a.m. just playing Arab customs, and it was just so, like, we were just so happy.
Dude, that had to be one of my favorite times in the game.
Dude, I remember that you got out of it for some reason. I don't remember what your reasoning was to get out of, like, hosting scrims. And then, like, 3 weeks later, they're like, yeah.
3 weeks later, I got banned.
Was it 3 weeks? Yeah.
It was 3 weeks later, I got banned.
Is that ban still a thing? They still can't run them?
Yeah. Technically, like they're not.
We had sub customs as well, but yeah, Epic just fucked it.
That's crazy.
I got out of them because I knew that arena was the next thing. I don't know why, bro, but like, well, speaking of, I want to go back, but the fucking invitational, I was putting in 15 hours a day, bro. I told my girlfriend to fuck off. I mean, I basically like we broke up like shortly after that, but like I told her, like, listen, you gotta understand, this is important to my career. I have to qualify for this because this will blow up my coaching series. And so like the customs blew it up, that too. I fucking upped my sense, and that's the reason my wrists are fucked now. I think is because of solos. And dude, edit courses 8 hours a day. That's when Destiny Jesus tweeted the clip of me fucking.
Yep, I remember that.
You know what clip I'm talking about, Saevid?
Is it you just choking edits over and over
Yeah,
again?
he tweeted a clip. He tweeted a clip of my first day on the new sense, like practicing, and it was like clearly shit talking, right? Like we were friendly, but there was like some sort of like shit talking.
Coaches.
Yeah, so he like hit it behind the like the fact that it was sarcasm or whatever, but everyone in the community was shit talking me, like, cause dude, I failed an edit like 7 times. It was like a mongrel double edit, and my fucking screen was like shaking, and I was like, "You're like, this is low of you. Like, what is this? You know?" And it got like 80K views.
Did you up the sense or lower it?
I upped it, but like I didn't know how to edit, dude. I wasn't a fucking mechanical player. I knew how to tarp, and that's it.
Yeah.
But no, that fucking the scrim shit, bro. I got out of that. I don't know why, but like I feel like every time I do something, and I trust my gut, I'm always like a season or 2 ahead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like. Not in game, but like content wise, like stopping scrims. I started playing Arena that season. Boom. I wasn't the first to do it. Mars was the first to do it, you know? But I was like, I think he's right. I think he really gets it. So then I started doing that, blew up the channel even more, you know? And then
you did it with like content and shit, like Facecam.
Yeah.
You being you.
Yeah. And then you know what also happened? The reason they banned sub customs was because of greed. It wasn't because of sub customs. It was because of greed. Fucking Connor Rio and Zay had a fight, and they're the two of the biggest names in the region. And Connor Rio wrote a fucking twit longer on how he thought Zay was his friend, but now he's ruining his chances at money and that's when it got banned. That's when they got nuked.
I think it was always slightly TOS, but they never really cared.
It was, but it wasn't one of those things that they cared about until it actually became like, okay.
Yeah.
You know?
People just fucked it.
You took a break for a while.
From streaming.
Yeah.
It was cause like my streams were doing average, and I was doing average in comp, and I was just like, well,
if I don't choose one,
if I don't choose one, I'm just gonna be shit, you know?
That's a fair thing to think.
Yeah, and I was like, well, streaming is always gonna be here. Fortnite have got really good prize pools right now, so I might as well just do Fortnite. And if I win big, then I can stream, and it's just a win-win situation.
Did it work out?
No, it was his worst comp season.
It was, but only because I snaked. I was playing so good.
It was his absolute worst comp season, bro, and I felt so bad for him.
Yeah, but I was playing so good by myself. I'm not blaming it on anyone. I snaked. It was dumb. But we almost made fucking finals or heats in the last week. We came 12th when we did top 10.
Who'd you snake?
Amplify, right? Or some shit?
No, Rifle and Slicks.
Rifle and Slicks. You play with them now, right?
I play with Rifle now. I played with them for the last 3 seasons.
Who'd you snake him for?
Wolfies and Lecce.
Oh. God. Absolutely.
And we were really good. We were actually
you were really good. You were really good.
retarded as well.
You were 3 brain dead fucks.
Yep.
You could kill anybody, but you were 3 brain dead fucks, bro.
We never knew when to stop. And whenever like we said we stop or we should stop, it was just too late. We had nothing left and we were dead. We just keyed everyone. Dude,
I remember watching you guys just run through. I remember that last game that you needed to qualify or some shit. There was a game at Weeping Woods. You had high ground where the 2 trucks are. You know where the 2 trucks are?
In Weeping?
No, right outside Weeping. Right above Weeping. There's 2 metal trucks going to the dam. You know, the 2 metal trucks in the middle. They're massive trucks.
Yeah.
And you had high ground right there. And fucking zone pulled across, and you guys tried to keep high. I think you won the game, but it wasn't enough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was the game where I dropped down and died, right?
Yes, bro. and then Wolfies looks at you and he goes, "Saevid, you threw," and you go, "I know."
He
goes,
fully roasted me. Like,
yeah, he goes, "You just threw so hard." You go, "I know,
bro.
I know, Wolfies." Was that the last game?
Yeah, but it was of opens, and we finished second. It was to win the tournament.
Okay.
But I did cost hard.
Yeah, bro. It's cool. It's cool that you can like remember like pieces of comp like that. So you stopped. You took a break for a little. You were still uploading to YouTube, right?
Yeah, I was uploading tournaments.
But did not streaming affect your views there?
I think they probably helped it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm not streaming the tournaments. No one knows what's happening.
Yeah. I've always wondered, but like, did it help massively? Or like 10%, 10%, 20%?
Something like that.
Yeah. I'm looking at your views, bro. Your views are good.
Not right now. But
yeah. Like this little week.
I took a week break. It's so sad on YouTube. Like can't take a week break, man. It's actually depressing.
How often do you upload?
I try to upload like 3 times a week, but sometimes I don't do good in a tournament, and then I've got nothing to upload.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, dude.
I want to.
You should start using your face.
True.
Bro, you don't even just use your face.
The...
Use your face as you in the middle, and then use the 2 Fortnite characters.
True.
You got a nice camera now. You're handsome as fuck. Like your face is it's something that, bro, I can put my face on a YouTube video now and it gets views because of the face. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Because you're just sexy as fuck.
Well, no, it's like people
people start recognizing it.
Yeah.
When they see like you on a thumbnail over and over and over and over again on the recommended, they'll like keep scrolling past you, but then eventually they'll click on it. You know what I'm saying?
They won't even look, bro. They won't even look at the like once they like you too, they won't even look at the title. They'll see a video with your image on it. I'm like, oh shit, Arab video. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it's like here. Let me put it in a good way, in a way where you'll understand, or anyone listening will understand. How often are you scrolling YouTube and you get a Mr. Beast giveaway ad? Have you ever gotten that before?
Yeah, you know, I was actually gonna ask
a fake Mr. Beast ad.
Fake, yeah.
Because they're using his face. You just see Mr. Beast in there. People, I'm sure it works because that's why they still do it after fucking years. Right, like people see Mr. Beast, even if it's a shitty fucking text or whatever, they're like, "Oh, giveaway!" Like,
dude, it's crazy that you said that because the other day I saw a Mr. Beast ad and it said, I'm like, "Hey guys, it's Mr. Beast. Like, I'm giving away $750 to every person that completes this survey." And now my computer is really slow, and I never got my $750. So, anyways,
this is my business partner. Your YouTube channel is doing well, bro. Good for you. Like, obviously, you know, you're saying like this past week it's slowed down, but let's do that. What do you do in the off season when it's views are shit? Because views are shit in the off season.
I don't know, bro. Off seasons are tough for me. Off seasons I start overthinking about shit and all that, you know? Yeah. Because I just like numbers go down so much, but then when tournaments come back, I'm just like full vibing again. It's kind of bad that my life is just dependent on tournaments right now, but I'm gonna try to change it next season. Like, I've started streaming Valorant and shit. Yeah,
I was gonna say, have you like thought about like anything past like Fortnite? Because like you know, I think we're coming into like what year 5 of its existence, and like you know, like where do you see like what do you see yourself doing past this? Staying in the gaming scene, etc. Obviously.
I want to be a streamer after Fortnite. I want to just be like. Stream whatever the fuck I want.
You're good at it. You're good at it, bro. I really enjoy being in your streams.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just learning as.
Dude, I think that every streamer should learn how to be a just chatting streamer at least a little bit, because I feel like in gaming there's always like that lull between games where like you could have a game that you really really like for a long time, but then like eventually you'll get sick of it, and then that's when like streaming feels like a job, and you're like, fuck, dude, like I don't want to like do this today. And there's like no other game you want to play, so there's nothing to do. So I feel like that's when like being able to do just chatting and like just watching videos and hanging out with your chat is like really really good. It's also really good for like community building too, because I think that the other problem I see with Fortnite players and kids in general is that they'll go live and they'll have a bunch of random people in their chat asking the weirdest, most random questions because they're not actually a community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Fortnite chat is the worst.
That's why it must suck streaming like for those people.
Bro, I talked to Macwood, who was in my chat the other day, and I was talking out loud about like Fortnite, like how I don't want to play Fortnite anymore, how like I'm not trying to build my community on Fortnite because of that reason. And he came, he typed out like randomly, he was like, bro, literally everything you just said is the exact reason I never stream. He's like, I never stream ever. He's like, because as soon as I go live, it's exactly what you just said. He's like, it's a bunch of people asking random questions with no context. No one's talking to each other. No one's subbed. Like, no one knows, you know what I'm saying? Type shit.
Yeah, but you can't just expect that off the.
No, of course. You got to work. You got to build it. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm saying like everyone that wants to be a streamer should develop their just chatting skills a little bit, because that's really when you make those connections with people. That's when like you can make people in your own chat friends. Like, dude, that's like the biggest thing about like my chat that I really enjoy is that they all know each other. Like they're all friends, you know, like I see them in each other's chats and shit. Like it's really cool. But Fortnite community is not really like that, you know?
True. I'd say I've got a pretty decent community. Like people know each other, but that's
they do.
mixed with Fortnite kids.
Yeah, exactly.
And like sometimes it's just AIDS.
Bro, like
It's like they're not actually humans. They're
yeah,
just like
yeah,
they're just not humans.
bro. This
No,
weird.
dude, it's because they're younger kids, bro. Like when you make the minimum age for competitive 13, like what do you expect? You're gonna have a bunch of drones. You're gonna have a bunch of 13-year-olds. Like
like now
that's
that
how
you put it
goes.
that way, like should I feel bad for banning the kid that spams 15 times in 1 minute, like the same message?
No,
No.
You
Teach
know,
him
he's
a
a young
lesson.
kid.
That's
Like,
how-
what
that's
if
how
he?
you learn.
You ever seen that video where XQC bans the kid? It's like an animation, and the dude
Yeah.
like starts
Yeah,
crying.
the Pepe.
The Pepe.
Yeah.
Like, what
Yeah.
if that's what's happening to this kid who just came in and typed for the first time, you know, and spammed it 15 times?
And you're probably right, Arab. That kid that spammed 15 times, he probably wanted your attention, and you banned him, and now he's in his room and he's really sad. And then his dad comes in, stepdad comes in and beats his ass for crying. So you did that to him.
Wow.
I'm a
Wow,
great person. He's building self-defense techniques right now, and it's all because of
True
me.
shit. True shit. Learning how to get curb stomped. Good shit. Nice.
You're saying you want to try different shit and you want to be a streamer?
Yeah,
Start
I've
putting
been-
your fucking face on your thumbnails. Because
Mm-hmm.
as soon as you shift away from these thumbnails, your views are going to drop, like you said. But
Yeah.
if your face is there, well, it doesn't fucking matter what you really do. Like, your face is there, and as long as they see the reaction and title, like, it'll... Bro, like, put it this way, if you want to understand, like, taking a step back to take a step forward.
Mhm.
Dude, my main channel is no longer Fortnite anymore. You know?
Yeah,
It's
seen
IRL videos, and I went from getting 50 to 100K views to maybe even 200K to 20K on every video.
That's
And, like,
still so good though.
Yeah, but I can be like, oh shit, like I'm not getting the same amount of views. Or I can be like, oh shit, that's a fuck ton of people that actually care about
So,
me
yeah.
to watch a fucking food video or a vlog, you know? Like, I have to
Yeah.
restart. But it's not at the beginning anymore. It's a little bit higher, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I wouldn't like be worried if that happened to me. Like if I had like decent views that people are actually watching me, like no matter what I do, I'd be so happy. Like
It's so cool.
if I stream just chatting and I'm watching videos, which I have done a little bit, like I normally start my stream with just chatting and watching videos. And when I see like the views go up for me watching like videos and just talking to chat, that's like the best feeling.
Yeah.
I only get that feeling when I'm playing a tournament. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Bro,
when
dude,
people ask me to play Valorant, like when people go on my chat and say like, "Can you play Valorant? Can you play Apex?" Like it just feels so much better than people asking for Fortnite. I don't know why.
yeah, because bro, like, you know, when you're a Fortnite kid and you're trapped into only playing Fortnite and that's the only way you get views, I don't know, bro. At some point you realize that that's the case and you're like, dude, it doesn't feel good because that means that they don't give a fuck about me in any other way, right? And
Yeah.
you know, I think I saw like Ninja, like it was a clip where he explained like Twitch growth over time. It was a while ago, and he goes, you know, you'll start playing a game. He's like, eventually you'll grow a community of 5-10 viewers. He's like, and then you'll quit that game, and out of those 5 to 10, maybe you'll keep 3, and you'll move into the next game. Then you'll get to 50, and then you know, out of those 50, you'll keep 20, and then like that's just how it goes, bro. Like every transition you make, you'll lose some, but you'll win some eventually. You know, that's just how it goes.
Yeah,
But
it's
that's
just
the
a slow
thing, dude. Like
process.
people quit on that down, bro. Like that down is so detrimental to some people's like mental ability to handle it that they just never see that up again. You know, they
You know-
let it affect them too much.
I kind of I like it. Obviously, I don't like it, right? But like, I like it for the fact that, you know me, like I like try to find the good out of it. It challenges you.
Yeah.
You realize that you have to do something new. Like, you can't just shift. You have to innovate in this genre as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, like you can't just be a normal dude who shifted content and, you know, now you like, obviously I put less energy into, I'm still the same me, like funny, whatever, blah, 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 but I'm not pulling out a fucking sword. I have the daddy board now, you know, I'm not fucking
yeah.
pouring water on my head, that like things that I had to do back then to grow that sucked. Like when you
Yeah.
shift into something new, like you have to re-innovate again. Like, what am I going to do to keep these viewers here? You
Mhm.
know, like, let me make a series that does this. Let me, you know, like, I feel like that
Yeah.
the challenge is cool in that.
The other reason I like that shit is because I feel like you really get to see who is really gonna be there too, like your community, like the base community members that are there no matter what. Those are your boys. Those are the people that'll be there through most transitions, you know. And it's cool to know those people. It's cool.
I agree.
To,
I
like,
think that the knowing part, like now that I'm shifting into YouTube, that knowing people part is like, when I see a comment from fucking Coil who's one of my biggest actives on Twitch, and he comments on my fucking YouTube video under a different name, but I know it's him or whatever. You know, it's like that's cool.
Yeah.
Like this motherfucker is everywhere. You
Bro,
know, it doesn't matter what I do.
I know who Coil is.
Yeah,
bro.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is
Like,
it Coil with a 0?
No, I think it's just I'm Coil.
Yeah,
okay.
it's like a pink name too. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a different Coil.
How do you spell?
Nice
How does
guy.
he spell his?
Just C0IL.
Oh yeah, yours is different.
Yeah.
I think that motherfucker used to watch me too.
Yeah, he's just an Irish guy. He watches my streams. Probably watches yours because, you know.
Because of you, yeah.
Yeah.
We have mixed communities. We have a very similar community, I'd say, like our style. You know,
Yeah.
obviously I have different content, but just like the vibe of the stream is similar.
True.
What are your? So you want to be a streamer? Do you ever want to be like a YouTuber?
I don't think I have the personality for that. I don't want to like. I'm
I don't know.
not
I
this
watched
excited
you in
guy.
those BL videos, bro.
Nah, I hate that. I hate it.
Really?
I hate watching myself, bro. I hate myself, but I don't have the like, yo, what's up, guys? You know,
I don't either.
I'm just chill. Like, I don't know. I want to just grow a chill audience.
Dude,
and just,
you don't need that
I don't think you
personality
need
too
it.
though, because there's like subgenres of YouTube like personalities too, where like you don't have to be the Jake Paul, Logan Paul. You can be like a little bit more mellow and people still like vibe with it, because there's personalities and people for everyone. You know what I'm saying? Like there's an audience for everyone, you know, and not everyone likes the super fucking outgoing in your face shit, you know. Like there's a reason those are memes, but there's like, you know, like you know, Moist Critical, like I don't know if you know who he is, like Charlie. He's very like dry. His satire is very dry, and he does like reaction videos. He does like some IRL shit, and like he's very dry, and people like that about him, like specifically, you know.
You know, he's like the
massive.
most sub Twitch streamer or some shit like
what
that.
the hell?
Most paid
I don't-
subs.
I've never even like.
No, it's
watched this stream.
most paid subs.
Are you sure?
That's what
Well,
Richard
tier
said.
ones and shit.
Richard has those stats, bro. I don't fucking put it past
Oh
him.
my god.
No.
I wouldn't trust Richard's stats, but yeah.
Well, it's not most subs. It's most paid subs. Like individual paid.
Yeah.
Like people are
Tier
subscribing
ones.
to you. Yeah, like exactly. Which that's a cool stat. Like that many people are paying. I would believe it because his following is all YouTube, Edwin. You got to think about it that way too. Like, I mean, like they just come here and they're like, all right, fuck it, I'll pay. Like they probably don't even know what fucking Twitch Prime is. A lot of them, you know, who fucking knows? Shit, what was I gonna? There was something I was gonna. What was the question I just? Oh, is the YouTube shit?
YouTube.
I don't think you need that personality, bro. I don't have that personality
but-
either. I'm not like I'm always this, you know. And there's times where I laugh harder. There's times where whatever, but like I'm always this. Like even in YouTube videos, like a YouTube video pops up, I'll be funny for the YouTube video. Like I'll be a little bit funnier even, but I'm not like, oh shit, welcome to fucking video. Like you know what I'll normally do is have somebody in the video. Have a friend do it. It's like the last video, Edwin did that shit, and it's like it's
it was a meme too. It wasn't
Exactly,
even like
exactly,
It was like
yeah.
Trying out food, right?
yeah.
I watched that video. That was
Yeah,
cool.
and the thing is, dude, like I will say that like not being the mainstream YouTube way, like not being like the in your face, like super like outgoing, like it does probably make it so that you have maybe like a shorter like success ceiling than those people do. You know what I'm saying? Like you probably won't make it to that level of success just because that's kind of like what people like most people
All the
like.
kids and shit,
Yeah.
But you will find a level of success that I'm sure you'll be happy with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
I got that.
That's how it is. You know?
That's exactly how I think as well.
Yeah.
But
Which is
I don't
fine, bro.
exactly
Because
want-
yeah, exactly. If you're not like super outgoing, you probably don't even want that level of crazy exposure. You know?
Yeah. I just want to make it to the point where I can just start my stream and just be myself, not have to be like over energetic and just play games and just relax.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be difficult, but
Is that what you're doing right now? Why not?
sometimes because FNCS. But next season, I'm gonna start like playing more games and shit. I have streamed a lot of Valorant and Apex in the past few weeks, which has been really good. And like people are asking me to play that more now, which is like a nice feeling.
Sick.
And I'm just chilling, playing Valorant with Crank, just like not being too hyped. It's really late, just late night vibes, like the lights off and shit.
Yeah.
Still getting pretty good viewers, and my chat is like so much better. Even though I've got like
so much better, bro. It's crazy.
like 1/5 of my normal views, like the chat is still just as active.
Yeah,
'cause
and
it's
you're
still
building
lit.
that separately too. Like that's a separate. People will see you stream Valorant. The people that want to watch you play Valorant will come. You know.
Yeah,
Bro, and
Yeah.
seeing that and those like late night like chill sessions with your community are very important too, because that's like where the real community building happens. And like when it does get crazy, like those people right there are the baseline standard of chat that you establish, right? So then when it does get crazy and you have thousands of viewers, they know how to handle, they know who to like ban, they know like what isn't okay. You get what I'm saying? And like that's really important, because some people, they blow up on Twitch and they don't have that baseline community, so no one really even no one even knows what the standard is around here. So like just what, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, like I have mods that'll like, a mod will like ban someone, like a new mod will ban someone, and the old mod will be like, bro,
Yeah.
like that was a good joke. It didn't breach TOS, you know, like you don't have to ban him. Like as fucking racist as it was towards Arab, like that was a banger. You know, like you just don't do it in the future. Like there's some people, bro, that'll crack jokes and like I'll time them out for 1 second or 1 minute just to like say I banned them, you know. But they're good jokes, like, you know, they
So you
hit
want to keep them.
yeah, exactly. I'm like, all right, you can be trained to like avoid TOS but still be funny. And I have a few people like that in chat. Like, I have a few people that have been banned like a crazy amount of times, but I like them, you know. And I've like over the fucking months/years, I've trained them to be like perfect. Like they're hilarious enough to push the boundary to like the maximum, but never like go over it. You have a few like really actives in your chat that I know, like meme creator.
Yeah, meme creator. Like all my mods are so good.
Yeah,
I mod them like they were like my core community, and I've just modded like some of those guys, and they're just always in there, and it's just so nice to have good mods, you know?
Yeah, it is. Bro, you guys ever loan your mods out to new streamers that like are doing well? You guys ever do that?
Mine no, they don't really like people asking for mods and shit. You say, all right, go mod for this guy.
Like for example, like Omi, bro, like Omi, he needed some good mods, so I loaned him some of mine. I was like these 3 people mod them. I was like, they'll do a great job. I loan my mod, I whore my mods out all the time. like when we did a big fucking when we did the jacuzzi stream at Turner's, bro, like he needed some extra mods, so we modded like fucking 3. Yeah, we modded like Durf and shit, like a bunch of people from my chat. But yeah. Anyways,
Saevid, you can we talk about your time with the EP?
Yeah.
You're not under NDA or anything, are you?
Oh,
Fuck.
It's just weird, but.
Dude, I didn't know dude, I swear this NDA shit is like a semi new thing, because I swear people could talk shit about their orgs.
NDA, to be honest.
Like,
what did you sign?
Don't know.
It was just a contract, right?
Don't know. He goes,
I don't know, bro. It was so long ago.
Was it just a single contract?
I don't fucking know. But can't you like put an NDA in a contract or some shit?
Yeah, of course.
I think it's normally separate though, isn't it?
And very small print. No, why would it be separate?
Isn't it like labeled NDA?
No. Yeah, in the contract though. There's like an NDA section in the contract.
Can I look at my contract with them and see if it had any NDA in it?
Yeah.
I don't think I can do anything about that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Anything.
Look,
okay, I'll ask you non-incriminating questions.
I don't know what that's. I don't know what that is though, but sure.
Questions that don't get you in trouble.
I don't know if they're gonna get me in trouble or not, but.
Well, no. What happened to the why are you not on there anymore?
I don't know.
He's like, this could be incriminating. He's like, if you're trying to start a fucking reverse and curse with me right now.
Yeah, I think we need to just move on. Not gonna lie.
Okay. One question before we move on. When did you stop being like we never saw you like tweet left Enterprise?
I just tweeted out free agent.
Oh, did you? How long ago was
that? 8 days ago.
Whoa, I never even saw that. That's crazy because you know I was gonna. That's the time that I would have been a free agent too. Well, no, my contract was. I think I negotiated. Was it 3 months, Edwin, or 6 that I negotiated? I think I negotiated 3.
Wait, you were going to join for 3 months?
Yeah, I made them. They gave me exactly what I fucking wanted in my contract.
I remember it all. I remember how it went.
Yeah, they gave me exactly what I wanted in my contract, and it was exactly 6 months and a week ago. So they gave me exactly what I wanted. I said I wouldn't stay for 3 months. I mean, it was a new org, first of all. Plus, like, I didn't want to stunt anything, and I was like, all right, if you guys treat me well, like, I'll stay. But they told me that they were gonna give me the deal tomorrow night.
Mhm. Yeah.
And it was gonna be exactly how I wanted, and then it took them 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And in that 2 weeks, like I had moved, I had like realized how much shit we'd have to do here, like how much free time I wouldn't have if I joined, as well as the fact that like, all right, like if you've already said that you're gonna get it to me tomorrow and it took you 14 days and you didn't message
Before you
me
even
at
joined.
all, like
Yeah.
that's a big red flag.
Yeah.
You know, like my fucking
Dude, I feel like everyone joined that team, bro. I feel
everyone
like
did. Well, they came in hot, bro.
Why? Who are they?
I mean, the CEO was like some dude who has a fucking financing
group.
firm. Yeah, some accounting group or some shit.
Oh, an accounting group. Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, they picked up like everyone, bro. Like the most random people I've ever seen. Like
Yeah.
even just chatting streamers, like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, Savid's like, all right, let's go. So are you in any talks right now?
Yeah, a couple, but I'm not really in any rush, you know.
Does it eat you alive not being able to talk about things?
Sometimes, not really.
There's a lot of people that like want to say like their story, but they can't because of law.
Yeah. Sometimes it does, but like it doesn't like keep me down or whatever. But
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
I might get reminded
I
of
feel
it.
like Saevid knows more than he's leading on as far as like what he can and can't say. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I
he's just
actually
saying
don't.
safe.
I'm
No,
so
he's just saying
retarded at that
safe.
shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how any of this shit works.
There's
I'm
a
not
reason
gonna
the
lie.
streaming thing has to work for Savid, because
Yeah, for real.
Shut up, bro.
you
No, my school would take me back whenever they want. They said I can come back whenever I want. But
Yeah.
I'm a bit
Yeah, they're
older
okay,
now,
25-year-old
yeah,
Savid is back
they're
in
not gonna
fucking.
take 7th grade. Yeah.
so I've left it a bit late.
Savid used to take these depression McDonald's after his shitty Fortnite tournaments.
Still do.
Still do. You bike though, right? You cycle?
Not anymore.
Really?
I went on runs and shit. I never used to cycle. I went on runs and ate healthy, but
They have McDonald's
Kinda
there?
just-
What the hell?
No, it's Macca's.
yeah, bro. Ireland. Do you guys think Ireland is like some sort of fucking? I don't even know.
They
Some
put
fucking-
whiskey in your McDonald's, don't they?
Yeah. Whiskey
I didn't see
chicken.
it. I didn't see a McDonald's in that cottage field on fucking Google Images, man.
Irish McDonald's is the best McDonald's. Everywhere I've been around the world, their McDonald's is worse.
Why?
Ireland's food is the best.
What do you guys have
They
in
source
McDonald's?
their meat from the cottage
I
fields.
don't know, but Ireland McDonald's is just too good.
I believe it. There's some McDonald's around the world that are better. McDonald's in Lebanon smacks. They have a chicken Big Mac. Yeah,
What?
yeah. Amazing.
Damn.
3 a.m. So you're not in a rush to join any orgs. Are you said you're in talks with some, but potentially, like, obviously you go back and forth, someone DMs you and then whatever, you talk back and forth. Are there any, like, hit us with the leak, bro, like, are there any top tier ones that, like, you've always kind of wanted to join and then, like, now you might be in talks with them?
Maybe one,
Okay.
but I don't really know what I can say. to
Yeah,
be
no,
honest.
don't ruin anything. You don't want to ruin anything. I just wanted to. This will start a guessing game. Yo, comment down below what you think he's joining.
Yo, as a like a random side note, like Arab joined FaZe today.
Yeah.
My man. Good
Yeah,
for
what
you.
was
you.
that about?
Good for you. Good
What
for
do you
you.
mean?
Like the
I'm
whole...
surprised you didn't message me and say congrats.
Shut up, bro.
What?
No, but like, bro. For me,
Fake.
it's the next day. So what's the story with that?
I don't know what you're talking. I'm in FaZe.
Nice.
Yeah,
I hope
they
you enjoy it while it lasts.
they tweeted everybody. Well, this will be on Monday, so by the time it comes out, I already have uploaded my YouTube video. They tweeted. I'm gonna upload a YouTube video, like, why FaZe Clan kicked me, why I got kicked from FaZe.
That's a
Like
good idea.
tomorrow, after tomorrow. So basically they just tweeted, like, at 10 a.m. everyone can tweet they joined FaZe or whatnot.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, fuck it. Like, I look at my clock and it was like 10:01. I was like, oh shit, I might as well. Dude, that shit has like 600k impressions on that bitch, 13k likes, like.
Bro.
And
I should've tweeted that.
FaZe responded right away. So
Really?
people actually believed it. Yeah.
What did they say?
They're like, welcome to the team or some shit. And it was like instant. It was instant. So it was
No,
like,
Bro, we should frame that for you.
like the FaZe thing.
Yeah, like your tweet and then them replying to it.
Yeah, I was gonna make a YouTube video out of it, and it's just be like, why I got kicked from FaZe, and it's gonna be like a really sad, like, I joined for a day, like, I guess they saw
Bro, you're
some of
so
my
smart with that shit.
You gotta milk it, bro. People appreciate that shit too. Like, it's just comedy.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't exercise?
Not right now, no.
Does
I
it
could go
affect
back
your
to the
gameplay?
gym. No. If I think I've had it in my head for the past 2 years, but it's really bad. But like if I went to the gym, I think I'll play worse because my arms and shit are just gonna be fun.
Yeah, you keep saying that, but it's like
It's only like
if you
2
go in
weeks
the
till
off
night.
season and you get rid of the fucking soreness, then by the time you come back, you know.
Yeah, but it's kind of weird. I need to call my gym. If I wanted to go to the gym every day, I'd have to call them at 15 minutes past whatever hour I want to go. If you know what I mean.
What?
It's weird
Wait,
because
why?
of
Because
COVID.
of COVID? Damn,
Yeah.
that sucks.
I can't
Bro,
call whenever I
COVID
want. It has to be 15 minutes into an hour.
Bro, is it like, are you guys on lockdown over there still?
No. But
It's still like
gyms are weird.
COVID shit though. Yeah. Gyms
Yeah.
are weird here too. Bro, I saw
Here
one
they're
of my
not.
homies was
Florida?
in Florida.
Not in Florida.
I mean, things are about to get weird in Florida again, dude.
You
I'm
think
telling you. I was
so?
telling you that earlier. Yeah. I really
you guys
do.
vaccinated?
No.
Same.
No.
I think I'm
No,
gonna get vaccinated though.
Yeah. I mean, dude, like I just feel
I'm
like,
waiting a little bit longer.
dude, I can't believe it's been fucking basically 3 years and this bitch is still around, dude, and it's still causing issues, bro. Like they're basically, I had a homie in
Why is it like a year and a
California.
half? Like almost 2.
What? It's gonna be 2 years in fucking November officially. It was
Yeah, but like since the
February.
pandemic, like February.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, I had a homie in California that was stoked
So
to sign
5
up
years
for the
if you round
gym.
up.
I had a homie in California that was stoked to sign up for the gym again, and then like 2 weeks after they signed up, they like gave him a refund and said like gyms are closed again in California.
Yeah.
California is real gnarly about it, but
California's gnarly. Texas and Florida are kind of gnarly in the opposite way.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, like the opposite extreme.
Like they're having this thing though, like I was telling Arab like locally, where beginning of next month, to go to work like as like a teacher, like as anyone that's like a government official, you have to have like the vaccination card. You have to like
Yeah.
show it
So
and stuff. And
So my thing is like, why would people not just fake it? Like you can. How hard is
there's
it
a
to fake?
fat fine. There's like a $5,000 fine behind that.
How are they gonna tell it's not real?
Don't they have some like encryption shit that you can
I'm
scan
sure.
or something like that?
Yeah, I'm sure
I don't
there's
think
ways.
they have
Yeah.
scans on them.
No, I mean, COVID tests have fucking QR codes. So why would they
COVID
not?
test, but the cards, like, I think in like the U.S. you're legally like not allowed to force someone to do anything past that because of HIPAA.
Yeah, there's definitely HIPAA law, but I think that's like on some privacy shit that is unrelated to work. I think like work can ask for something like that because then
Wait, what is HIPAA?
HIPAA's like
HIPAA
health. You go ahead. You
So
better
HIPAA is basically a law where you can't ask me for medical information and I don't have to give it to you if you ask me. But I think that doesn't count when it's like your employer. I think if
Yeah.
because then your employer could be like, well, fine, if you're not going to give us the information that we need, then we don't have to employ you.
Yeah.
Like that's fine. We just won't employ you.
Yeah,
You know,
that's fair.
type shit. But yeah, there's like definitely like a big fee behind it. Like I've definitely read where like you can't fake that shit, and if they find out you're faking it, then you get hit with a fat fee. And you know, I'm sure that shit hasn't really happened yet, and I'm actually curious to see how far they're gonna take it because I don't think people, especially not in Florida, bro. Like in
Yeah,
Florida, they don't
dude.
give a fuck, dude. They don't give a shit. But I don't know.
How
We'll
is it
see,
in
I guess.
Ireland? Is it bad?
No, it's not bad, but I think at some point everyone's gonna have to get the vaccination if they want to.
Yeah,
do shit.
for sure. And there's nothing wrong with getting that. Like for me, someone, and you know, I know there's like people outside, like, oh, you're fucking blah blah blah. Like it's just like I'm healthy and I'm fit,
Yeah.
and I, you know, like dude, I've been
But isn't
around.
it just annoying having to get COVID tests? Like if you want to go somewhere.
I don't
and all that
have to.
shit?
Yeah.
Like where?
Ow.
You can travel anywhere in the U.S. without.
I guess, but it's different in Europe.
Well, like Mexico, I just got a COVID test and I didn't have it, and I came back. You know.
Mhm.
Yeah, but if you do have it, they can strand you there for 2 weeks.
You could pay them fucking $20. What's it called? It's like I don't think people talk about health enough. Like I think health really affects shit. That's why like I've been in houses with like literally 4 people who have COVID and I'm untouched. And I'm, like yeah, well, it's not like I've had it, I've had it. But yeah, so I'm just waiting a little bit longer. I'm waiting a little bit longer till it's like much better researched. Obviously it's been researched, but much better. Yeah, and then like
okay. So basically, can your employer require COVID vaccine? Can employers legally mandate employees to get vaccinated against COVID? Short answer is yes. The U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission has allowed employers to mandate the COVID vaccine, among many others, to employees to protect the safety and well-being of the workforce.
Makes sense because it's kind of like maybe like smoking weed or something, right? Like you can get drug tested.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's a good point because like in Florida, like smoking weed is legal, like on a medical basis, like, and let's say like even California, like it's recreationally legal and in other states too. But just because it's legal doesn't mean like certain jobs allow you to do it. Like you can't smoke weed and go be a cop. Even if it's legal in your state, type shit.
Saevid. Fuck, dude. I had a really specific question that I was gonna ask, and I looked over for 1 second. I forgot it. Remind me what we were just talking about.
COVID.
In
Ireland, if you go into a restaurant.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. In
Ireland, if you go into a restaurant, like if you want to sit inside a restaurant, I think you need to be vaccinated, which is kind of fucked.
That is crazy.
You dropped out of high school a few years ago.
Yeah.
At what point did you drop out of high school? That's when you were making 1.5K? So that was like a year ago.
Yeah, it might have been more than that. It might have been like, it was around there, but I think I had like a good month or something like that,
Do your high school friends like hit you up and like you don't fuck with them? Or like specific ones or shit? Like how does that work?
I'm still on good terms with my friend group from school.
Yeah.
I went to meet them like a couple weeks ago after their school, and it was actually pretty fun. But it's just like, we're just different,
Different lives. Yeah, they're all fucking smoking weed and partying.
Yeah.
And doing like degenerate shit. And
banging chicks, having girlfriends, having a great time.
Kind of jealous, to be honest.
Touching grass, going on trips.
Just going outside, imagine. Yeah. So fucking good,
I'm so jealous of them, man. They get to see the sun and shit. Saevid, you can walk out of your house.
No, I can't.
Bro, the only ass Saevid seeing is that Penny skin, bro. She thick.
You just summoned some memories out of him too, bro. Okay, Saevid.
Yeah.
17. Hold up, let me ask this because before we oh my god, the age of consent on Ireland's 17. Just so I don't feel weird asking him the question. Listen, first of all, what are your fucking socials? What are your where can people find you, etc.?
Just at Saevid on everything, everywhere.
Okay, that's actually a really fucking good handle. How'd you come up with that name?
Well, if you want me to be honest, when I was playing Minecraft, one of my best friends in like primary school before secondary school, he had Saevid, and that was because he won a Minecraft account.
Thief.
He won a Minecraft account with the name on it, so he was a thief of someone on Twitter.
Is your real name public?
Yeah, it's Emmett.
Oh, you look like an Emmett.
You do look like an Emmett.
No, fuck no.
The only other Emmett I know is the CEO of Twitch, and there's your answer. Really? Whether it's a compliment or not, it's up to you to figure it out.
I kind of like the name Emmett, but whatever.
Yeah, you think like a name with like of Saevid, like you'd think your name would be like David or something.
Bro, listen, man. Hey, listen. I get why you're saying you like your name. Look, my name's Edwin. I have to act like I like my name too, bro. So I get that you have to act like you like yours too.
Nah, bro, Edwin's a good name.
Yeah, my name's Mohammed. I have to act like I like mine.
Yeah, well.
It's not actually Mohammed.
Yeah, it is.
Is your name public?
No, it is, but it's not.
But why though?
My name's pretty specific. Like people know it. Like my old viewers know it. Okay. But it's not like a common name.
But I lived with him for like a year. He won't tell me it.
Everyone doesn't know it.
That's a lie.
Imagine. Imagine. No, it's one of those things, bro, where like I held it off because I was still in school. like I was still in college, whatever. I didn't want like me saying something on stream, whatever, affecting it. I also lived with my parents, so I didn't want them being affected by it. Now that I'm out, like it's gonna be public soon. Like I have a podcast coming out with my brother in like 2-3 weeks, like a professional podcast in a studio. And it's,
No, I'm just talking about your first name.
yeah, and it gets leaked
But like,
in there.
can people like just find your shit from your first name?
They can't just find it by googling it. It's online
But just
somewhere.
your first name.
Yeah, you can find it, but it's not easy. Like
I
it's
guess,
public.
but I doubt anyone's gonna be able to find my shit from my name Emmett. You know.
Yeah, but then how easy is it to find your last name after that?
Don't know. A lot of
There's a
people are
lot
called
of
Emmett.
there's a lot of easy ways. Especially in the
but fuck
US.
it. They're gonna have to know eventually, realistically.
You know, how about I do this? How about after this stream, after this podcast, I will send you your fucking address, your last name, your parents, where they worked. All that shit's public, bro. You can find anything about anyone if you
Really?
got their name. Yes.
That's a lie.
I don't know.
You're gonna have to prove it.
I don't know how easy it'd be to find somebody's shit from like another country.
Oh,
Though.
exactly. I don't know how it is in Ireland, but in the US, it's like that.
Just from a
Yeah.
first name.
No, first and last.
No, first and last.
Yeah.
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 First
obviously
and
you have the
last, and then
name, but like,
well, and the thing is, like first and last too, where if they have like a pretty common name, it'll be a lot harder. Where like if your name is like really unique, then it'll obviously be easy as fuck. But like
Yeah.
if your name's like John Smith, and like I look up
It's the
John
most
Smith,
common
and
name.
I'm gonna find like a million fucking addresses, a million fucking businesses, and not
Yeah.
know which one you are. You get what I'm saying? Like if you look
Yeah,
up
yeah.
my first and last name, it's not like super common, so like you'll find me pretty easily, you know, type shit.
yeah, mine's the same, but I've never given out my second name. I was playing fucking Cold War. You remember that game when it was in
Yeah.
beta? I
Yeah.
clicked onto my barracks and it showed my full name
No
because it was in
way.
beta. It was a bug.
Oh my
For a split
god.
second on my stream, and I was like, "What?" I didn't even say anything. I don't think anyone realized.
I don't think anyone realized for sure. You just deleted VOD right there.
Yeah,
Did you look into your clips and make sure no one was clipping it?
yeah. I just checked everything, but I think it's fine.
Dude, I remember when I was like really, really new to streaming, I had like fucking like 10 viewers or something, and I fucking my internet was being slow, so I was like, "Fuck, man, I'm gonna look up the speed test." And I did a speed test, and I pulled it on
IP.
screen, bro. Yeah, my IP's
Fuck.
right there. I'm like, "Damn, bro, this shit's slow as hell." Everyone's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah, dude, fucking people on the internet are crazy. That's why
True.
I've avoided. But now that I'm away from everything, like, plus, like, if some shit happens to me from internet people, I have the right team around me to, like, you know, like, I have some shooters, so you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
Mhm.
You ain't got shit. up.
you know, like, if somebody robs our house, I have Edwin to protect me.
True.
You ain't got shit. I'm the one robbing you.
You should see Edwin when he's sick, bro. When Edwin's sick, he's a menace.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I'm a menace in general.
Yeah, but Edwin's been like sick for fucking 2-3 days, bro. And he'll walk in and he'll just start tearing everyone apart. It doesn't matter. like for the smallest shit, everything he says is like, "Fuck you, bitch." Like, you know. Like, so yeah, I'm not really worried. It's just that I didn't want my parents to have to deal with shit.
Yeah.
You know, like imagine your
Yeah,
parents.
I get that.
Do they really understand the internet?
Kind of. They like use Facebook and shit.
Facebook. That
Yeah,
doesn't, you know.
he means like swatting.
Like
do they
what happens when
understand,
you
like,
get fucking swatted? Like I used to tell my mom, I'm like, "Mom, like I'm getting big now where there might be a SWAT team that pulls up to the house." She's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "I'm not selling drugs, but there might be 20 people with guns that pull up to the house, police officers, because someone calls them and says that we're terrorists." And
Yeah.
then, you know, and it's just like, "What are you doing?"
Bro.
I'm like,
Bro,
No, I've
does
never had
the-
to explain anything like that to my fucking parents. I mean, I live with my nan. I don't live with my parents, but I think we're chilling. I don't think. I
bro,
have to
does
worry about anything like
the SWAT team in Ireland pull up on goats, or like how does that work?
that. What?
it's the
Like,
cottage
we-
field. They just hide in the grass.
they
guys
pull
need
up
to
on.
You guys need to stop.
Are you allowed to talk about why you live with your nan?
Yeah, just because internet.
Oh, really?
Sure.
If I would have stayed at home, I wouldn't be here right now.
Oh,
But
shit.
it's not that deep. They live like 10 minutes away.
Oh, okay, okay.
I mean, online, okay. I would be here, but I wouldn't be like doing this podcast because I wouldn't be popular or anything.
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
I think you took that the wrong way.
No, I took it online.
Oh, because you were like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Well, no, they live in the cottage field, so.
Nah, but my internet at home was so bad. I couldn't stream. I used to play Fortnite on like 70 ping before I even knew it was like bad. and then I went to my nan's. She has got the god internet somehow.
Saevid.
And yeah.
Okay. How are the ladies? I mean, I know the answer to this, but I want to know how deep we can get. Deep or no?
Nah.
No. All right.
Nope.
I'm just saying he's a player.
That's not true.
Saevid, have you ever made it to the end of a podcast of ours?
Yeah.
Have you heard the question that we ask?
I think so.
No,
Kinda-
you would know. You would know if
it's
you heard
something. It's something about a transition, or no?
Yeah, you're in
Yeah.
your transition period, right? So,
Yeah.
one day, surgeries are gonna get so good. If you knew the podcast, you've never heard this, but one day surgeries are gonna get really good, where you can't tell the difference of someone who was born, a woman and is now a male, transition, taken all the surgeries and done all the, medicine that you need to take.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say, like, for example, who's the hottest female you know?
I don't know.
Like a celebrity. He's like, I only watch anime, Arab. Who's your favorite anime character?
Shut up, bro. I don't fucking know.
Can I talk about that? My first ever, like, crush on TV, it was either Kim Possible or there was a chick from Inuyasha that had long hair.
Oh my god, Kagome.
From what?
Is that her name? She was a villain. She had long
I
hair.
can't believe you just said Inuyasha, bro. Do you know that's one of my favorite animes?
Yeah,
of all
we've
time?
talked about this.
Dude, me and Devin literally watched all like 1,000 episodes of it. I don't think we've ever talked about this. I don't think I've ever heard Inuyasha come out of your mouth. That's crazy.
Wait, is that her? Did she do shit with her hair?
Her name's Kagome, or are you talking about the?
No, that was a villain. It was a villain.
Okay, I know who you're talking about. I forget her name, but I know who you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? She had like crazy hair.
She's fine. Yeah.
I don't know how she looks. I just remember it like in my head like that. That was the first time I was like, damn, like she's kind of. Okay, so who's your anime crush, Saevid?
I don't have an anime crush.
Who's the
let's
fucking?
just say or some shit. Fuck it.
Okay, he's going. And then, what about a dude? Who's a good-looking dude?
I don't know.
Bro, you don't have to be
You?
gay. Okay, stop. I'm not the best looking dude you know. Okay, maybe I am.
True. Good looking dude. I don't really think about this. Fucking.
You've never looked at like fucking Captain America and said, "Damn."
Yeah, but I don't really keep that shit in my head, you know.
Yeah, well now it's in your head. So Captain America, or fucking, let's just say everything about them is the same. Everything, same body, same whatever, but they have the opposite body part. Captain America, blah blah. She's got a schlong.
Oh no.
Saevid, if you had to pick one, since you're a little bit younger, let's go with the easier. And you've lived most of your teenage years on the internet.
Yeah.
So if you just have to pick one to date, who are you dating?
One to date.
Yeah.
It's
a good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer. You're starting off correct. You're starting off young and correct.
What is this
Saevid.
question, bro?
It's a great
what
question.
What the fuck is this question?
It's a great question. It makes you think. I have one last question before we call it here. Do you have any regrets that like when it comes to this career that you're like, I wish I did this, and what somebody listening to this shouldn't do?
Yeah, I have one. That's like a big one, but it might not really be big to people. But back in World Cup, I was invited to this friend group. It was called like It.
Oh, that was a big friend group.
Yeah, and I was too nervous to join. And
really?
Then, yeah.
Who's in the group?
Dude,
like Mongol and shit.
All of them.
Everyone that was good at the time.
Mm.
But now I don't really care because I just want to like make it by myself and shit, But back then that could have been really good.
That would have blown you up for sure.
Yeah.
Was that the later weeks of World Cup?
Yeah, I think it was after World Cup in the season with the fucking boats and bowlers and shit. Like at the end of World Cup.
Okay, that's cool. That's what would you recommend that other people don't do? Like,
you just do new shit, bro. Take risks. Fucking be yourself. It's difficult. I know it's difficult. I struggle sometimes, but you just have to say fuck it, man. People don't care.
One more
People
question.
Really don't care.
Who's your favorite teammate you ever played with?
Corin Lobum.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
If you guys made it to the end of the podcast, make sure to drop a follow, whether you're on Spotify, Apple, or YouTube. Saevid's links are in the description. Well, it might just be his Twitter, but you can find everything. It's at Saevid everywhere. All the Brandis Boys on Twitter, guys. We're on Spotify. Like what?
And
That's kind of crazy.
Apple Music.
Whoa. People use that app?
I don't.
All right. We'll see you guys the fuck later. Thanks for making it to the end. Peace.